Hello friends, I'd like to welcome you to my channel, Crafting with Pat and More. In this video, friends, I am doing buddy crafting with two of my very good friends. I am buddy crafting with Janita and with Dawn. Let's take a look at both of their channels right now. Janita's channel is called Janita's Black Folk Well Wishes Arts and Crafts. On her channel, friends, you'll see that she makes some beautifully handcrafted items, and she also enjoys doing puzzles. She also has some fun open collaborations for you to join. And here's Dawn's channel. She does a lot of coloring, a little bit of crafting, and she also has some fun open collaborations for you to join in. Well, friends, if you don't know those channels, you need to go over and check them out. In the description box, I'll be putting Janita's other two channels because she's got a grocery channel and she also has a gardening channel. So I'll be putting all that information in the description box. Friends, to do buddy crafting this month, this series, we are doing spring decor. And yeah, I don't know what it is about me. When I think spring, I think Easter, I think St. Patrick's Day, I think green and new. Anyway, friends, to continue on from last week, I want to give you an update on the rabbit that I've got going on, the crocheted rabbit. And then we are going to take a look at how I make a crocheted flower. When I put my hand here, that is I am not a professional. I do this for fun. Yeah, but I can get the job done here. And so we're going to take a look at how I make a flower. But first, we're going to take a look at the rabbit. So friends, last week I showed you the body and the head. This week, I have the legs done. Both the little legs. No, these are the arms. And I want to really show you these legs. I did not realize that the legs are this short, but the bunny is in a sitting down position, which you'll see if I ever get him done. Or maybe I'll put a picture right now. There you go. You can see the legs are short here. I still have the ears to make. You'll notice that the instructions say to leave a long tail. I hope that's long enough. But anyway, it's long enough for me to be able to roll my things together so I don't lose my parts. I'm doing the legs that way too. Now next, you guys wanted to see the flower. Now I've already kind of checked my pattern to make for sure I've got the right count of things. So this is kind of what it looks like, not together. This is my check of how things are supposed to be. And I left a long tail, just in case I forget to tell you that later. So, friends, I am going to use this yellow yarn because my background is like brown, so I want a brighter color, so you'll be able to see it. And luckily for me, the hook I will be using is my favorite 5.5 or 5.5. Yeah. And it'll be a nice contrast so you'll be able to tell where the crochet hook is going. And then I need a needle, a little darning needle. It's kind of big enough for the yarn to go through. And of course, pair of scissors. So let's turn the camera around and let's see if we can find some workspace here. Well, friends, we're ready to start making the flower now. I'm going to use yellow. I don't know if this really looks yellow to you, but it is. I want a little contrast to this. I don't know if that's going to be okay with that shadow, with this glare here. Let me get something a little darker. There we go. That looks better. You'll be able to see it there. And then I'm going to use my red. This is my favorite crochet hook. I'm going to start out with a slip stitch here. And I am going to chain 26. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. There. I've proven to you I can count to 26 now. Now we're going to skip this first chain here, and we're going to put our first stitch here. And we're going to single crochet all the way around, all the way down. If you're counting, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the kind of things that happen with me because I am not a consistent crocheter. So some of my stitches are a little tighter than others. What did I say that is? Is that 6? Oh my goodness, friends. I hope you're counting because we're supposed to end up with 25 at the end of this, okay? I'm also good at skipping stitches, so we'll see if I did any of that too. So yep, we're coming along here. I'm more than halfway down. If this video gets too long, I will probably cut out some of this and just let you kind of finish some of this, because if you are working along with me, you already know how to single crochet anyway, so yeah. I'm just single crocheting along here because I want to be for sure that if I cut something, I'm not cutting out something important like I generally do when I start cutting videos. I generally cut out the important parts. I lose parts. I keep joking that I need a new camera person, but since I'm the camera person, I guess I just got to work on my skills a little more. That's what needs to be worked on here. I wish I could find the video so I could put the link in the description box for you. But I originally either saw this on the Crochet Crowd or on, what, I forgot the name of it, but Yolanda's channel. Both of those channels are very good. For people who are just trying to learn, you have to go back to some of the old videos. But on the Crochet Crowd, that's where I got a lot of my knowledge. When I started watching that channel, I only knew how to single crochet. I was so happy when I learned how to double crochet, because that means I could make a quick blanket, which I did for my mom. Yes. I double crocheted. That was my first, I think it was like a full-size bed that I made. Yeah. I had to pull that string just to make for sure this isn't my slip-on stitch. I want to be for sure I close that little stitch up so I don't use it. Now that we have our chain and our first row of single crochets, we need to turn this around because now the work begins. Where's my flower? We're going to refer back to this for a minute. You see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 petals that are double crocheted. So I need to make 5. And here's the pattern that we're going to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chain 2, and right here I am going to put in my first 4. Okay, that's my first 4, and that is my first petal. I'm counting this here, these first 2 chains, as my first stitch. So there's 5 in there. At least that's my thinking. And then we're going to slip into the next stitch. This next stitch, we're going to put 5 double crochets. And then we're just going to slip here. And then 5. Okay, there's my 5. And then slipping into the next one. Okay, we're going to slip into the next one, and this is going to be our last petal of doubles that we're going to work on next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're going to slip stitch in there into the next stitch there, and we're going to be ready for the next change here. Here we go. Let's get that slip stitch in there. Now we're back again, and this is where we are. We've got our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do half double crochets on 4. We're going to use the same pattern as before. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 half crochets, then we're going to slip into the next stitch, and then we're going to do 5 half double crochets, and then slip into the stitch again, and we're going to do that 4 times to make the medium-sized petals. So we've already got our slip stitch on this side. Now we're going to do the 5 half double crochets. Half stitches. Now this looks almost like a double, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them all together. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Slipping into the next. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This reminds me of making the candy canes ornaments for Christmas, how they curl up, and also how I made the worry worms. Yeah, so this is 2. We need 2 more. So here's petal number 3. Am I right? No, is this the last one? No, I do need 2 more. Oops, split the yarn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Slipping into here. And now we're going to do the last one here. 1. I got splits. There we go. We're going to start all over because I want to make for sure I got my half there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get under there. 1. There we go. Now we have just this little piece left here. And what's going to happen there? We're going to have the small petals. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to have our 3 small ones. And these are single crochets. So we're already set up for it. We've got our slip stitch here. And so we're going to put 5 singles in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then in the next, put our slip stitch. And then we're skipping to the next one. And we're going to put our 5 singles in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we going to make it? This is number 2. We're going to slip stitch here. And it looks like we counted good because we just have one more two stitches left here. We've got the one for our petal, and then the one to slip into. So we did good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to slip into this one. Oh, this is the very last spot here. Well, there we go. Gonna put that there, and we're gonna leave a long string. Gonna pull that little knot there. And now we're ready. What we're going to do is this first stitch is going to be the last stitches curl in first. And there we go. Looks like we might have a yellow rose of Texas there. Put this on and we'll start sewing. Have to make sure I'm under here. I don't know. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm not a teaching channel. So I'm still trying to teach myself how to do this properly. So like I say, we are curling it around. I'm going to bring this little stitch that wants to be up there on top, I'm going to bring it down here to the bottom. Yeah. And now we're ready to start curling and stitching. I don't know if you can see where I'm trying to stitch this at. I'm going at the bottom of those petals there because I want them to stay where I put them. Oops, sorry you guys, I pulled that out. I'm watching where I'm putting these on the other side. I keep checking. Coming on around. Was for sure I got the under one there. There we go. Are we looking? We still looking okay? Check in here, make for sure hitting everybody where we want them. Oops, sorry. There we go. This is what we're looking like. I don't even know if you can see it in this light, but I am going to it's there. Then I'm going to go back the other way. And then I'm going to come this way again. Just make sure I get under some of these stitches so my thing will stay in place. But since it's the bottom side, I'm also going to put a knot. There we go. We've got this little string right here. Yep, hiding those strings, y'all. There we go. This is a little flatter than the ones I usually make. But there we go. All done. Well, friends, that was so much fun to make that rose with you. Keep your fingers crossed for the crochet bunny. Maybe I'll have that finished next week. And plus I might have something else to share with you. I'm for sure I will. So friends, I want to thank you so much for stopping by my channel today. I want to thank Janita and I want to thank Dawn for buddy crafting with me. Check out the playlist and check out Janita's channel because I know she should have something up. I saw what she is going to put up on her live this morning. And so I can't wait to see what video she's going to put up. Be for sure you check Dawn's channel. She is working on a spring journal. I want to thank you again for stopping by my channel. And next week we will be making the butterfly. And it shouldn't take that long. And like I said before, I don't know how I'm going to edit this, but cross your fingers because my edit person is not good. Yeah, the editing department of my YouTube channel is not good. So we will see what you end up seeing here. So friends, thank you again. And it's time for me to say bye. So bye-bye, friends. Bye. Bye. You have a nice day.